Hello and welcome back to 64 Squares Chess channel. In today's chess analysis, we have a thrilling encounter between Nodirbek Abdusattorov and Shakhriyar Mamedyarov from the second round of the UzChess Cup 2026. In today's analysis, rising star Abdusattorov takes on the ever-dangerous Mamedyarov in a sharp Sicilian defense. Let's check out the game. We have Nodirbek playing with the white pieces and Mamedyarov with the black. E4, Abdusattorov starts with the king pawn. Now c5, the Sicilian defense. Knight to f3, developing naturally and attacking the a5 square. Now g6, Mamedyarov chooses the accelerated dragon setup. d4, white immediately challenges the center. C takes d4, black accepts. And knight takes d4. The knight recaptures and occupies the center. Knight to c6, developing the tempo against the knight. Knight to c3, supporting the center. Now bishop to g7, the dragon bishop enters the game. Bishop to e3, developing and preparing queenside castling. Now knight to f6, black attacks the e4 pawn. Now bishop to c4, targeting the sensitive f7 square. And black goes for kingside castling. King safety first. Bishop to b3, the bishop retreats while keeping pressure on the diagonal. d6, strengthening the center. Now f3, protecting e4 pawn and preparing a kingside pawn storm. Queen to a5, the queen becomes active and eyes the queenside. Queen to d3, defending and connecting the pieces. Knight to d7, preparing to reroute the knight. Now bishop to d5, an active outpost for the bishop. Now e6, immediately questioning the bishop. Bishop to b3, the bishop returns. Knight d to e5, a strong centralized square for the knight. Queen to d2, white completes development. Knight takes d4, black exchanges the active knight. Now bishop takes d4, the bishop recaptures. Now b5, the queenside expansion begins. a3, stopping b4 ideas for the moment. Rook to d8, the rook joins the central battle. Queenside castling, and there it is, opposite side castling, usually means both players will attack. Rook to b8, black places the rook on the b file. And f4, now here the middle game begins. White gains space and prepares an attack. Knight to c6, the knight retreats to a better square. Now bishop takes g7, white removes a powerful dragon bishop. And then king takes g7, black recaptures. h4, the pawn storm starts. b4, black counterattacks immediately. A takes b4, white captures, and rook takes b4. The rook becomes active. King to b1, stepping away from possible checks. Now d5, excellent central counterplay. Black strikes while white attacks. h5, white continues the assault. D takes e4, black opens the center. And h6 check. And here comes the critical phase of the game. The pawn reaches h6 and begins restricting black's king. King to f8, the king steps away. Queen to e3, the queen joins the attack. And rook takes d1 with check. Black exchanges rooks. And rook takes d1, forced a recapture. Queen to b6, defending while creating threats. Queen to e1, white reorganizes. Rook to d4, an active rook invasion. And knight takes e4, white wins the advanced pawn. Now rook takes d1 with check, another exchange. Queen takes d1, white's queen becomes centralized. Queen to d4, queens enter a tense confrontation. Queen e1, keeping control and maintaining pressure. And bishop to a6, and here comes the first major mistake. This looks natural, however, engine strongly dislikes it. Black needed more accurate defense. The evaluation jumps significantly in white's favor. g3, calm and very strong. Abdusattorov improves his king safety. Bishop to c4, black seeks activity. And bishop takes c4, white removes the bishop. And now queen takes d4, black recaptures. b3, gaining space and attacking the queen. Now queen retreats, queen to d4, and the queen remains active. Knight to g5, a fantastic king square. The knight eyes f7 and h7. Danger is growing. Knight to b4, black tries counterplay. And now knight takes h7 with a check. Here is the tactical stage. A beautiful move. The knight grabs a pawn with a check. White increases pressure. Now king to g8. The king moves. Knight to g5. The knight returns to attack. White keeps all attacking chances alive. And here comes the decisive blunder. Knight to d5. And a serious mistake. Black misses the only defensive resources. The evaluation skyrockets. White is now winning. And here comes h7 check. What a move. And the pawn that started on h2 is now on h7. Only one square away from promotion. Black's king is completely tied down. King to f8, and here also it's a force move. c4, a very strong final move. The knight on d5 loses squares. The queen's position becomes unstable and the h-pawn remains unstoppable. And it was in this position Mamedyarov resigned the game. Now let's take a quick look at why black resigned. After c4, the h7 pawn is ready to promote. White's knight dominates key squares. Black cannot generate counterplay. White's queen can support promotion at any moment. The black king is permanently tied to stopping the h-pawn. Okay, so this is a wonderful strategic victory by Abdusattorov, who transformed a small edge into a winning attack through patient play and excellent piece coordination. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more top level chess action. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.